Sup everyone? Rant time. Today we're ranting about when you have juniors in a fight team and trainers know what level the junior is at, and the problem comes from parents. I'm lucky; I don't have a problem with any of the parents of my juniors. I've only got a couple of juniors in my team anyway, but in the fight team, um, but Hi. Antoine. But the minute you have juniors in your team and you start getting numbers, they start building up, then it's going to be competitive, which is good. You need the kids competing sort of within the gym as well as in the fight game. But the problem is parents. A lot of kids fight because their parents want them to fight. It's not really the kids' choice as such. Like they say they're interested in it, and then the parents make them go hard at it or whatever. I have a thing in my house. Antoine Carp, Bao Carp. Sorry, guys. Just ask the kids to be quiet while I'm filming this one. So the kids, they sort of get pressured into it a little bit by their parents, or living the parents living their life through their kids, which they had the balls to do it as a youngster, or they didn't have the opportunities or whatever. But yeah, it's when kids. There's the kids who put in are the kids that will always get attention, especially at a gym like mine. Most of my friends that train juniors, it's the same sort of thing. And then parents take them out of the gym and take them elsewhere because they think their kid's not getting enough attention or whatever. But it's the same with anyone. Like if you show dedication to your trainer, then your trainer will generally show dedication to you. The difference is when it's an adult, they make their own choices. When it's a kid, parents are like, my kid's better than that kid. My kid should be getting more attention. You know what? The kid might be better, but the kid might not put in. I only have, in my fight team, I only have 2 juniors right now anyway. Both the parents are very easy to deal with. They have trust in me. They have faith in what I do. 2 totally different sizes and weight divisions as well, so that sort of makes it a bit easier for me. But I've seen it plenty of times where it turns toxic in a gym because a parent thinks their kid's not getting the attention they need. As a trainer, we know what attention your kid needs or deserves. That's the important bit. It's no different to an adult. If an adult doesn't put in, I'm not going to put in. If someone's putting in, then I put in. It's plain and simple. I put in. I give back what I'm given. But when you have overbearing parents, it can create issues. I love the fact that parents have faith in their kids and they are proud of what their kids are doing, but you can't be blind to it. You can't be blind to the fact that maybe your kid isn't that good or doesn't actually try that hard. They have that natural ability, but they don't try that hard. So, until the way I look at it is, if somebody isn't putting in, if a kid's not putting in, they'll get the bare minimum out of me. I'll tell them what they should be doing and what they need to do to get to the point where I want to look after them more. Like I want to, not by looking after them is probably not the right word, but I want to give them more attention. They get to that by doing certain things, by showing that they're focused, by not needing someone watching them every second, telling them to stop staring at the pretty lights and that kind of stuff. Kids need to have their own drive, and I know it's harder for kids, and I don't expect kids to do massive sessions like I do with the adults. My 2 juniors I got right now both train the same 3 to 3.5 hours a night like the adults do, but they're not necessarily forced to. One of them wants to train like an adult, wants to fight like an adult, has aspirations to go pro and all that sort of stuff. The other one, her brother fights for me, so he's there anyway, so she's there, so she might as well do the extra time. But if the kids put in, they get the attention they need. If they don't, then they'll get treated like anyone else. I'll push the kids a little bit more as far as give them advice more often, like give them, you should be doing this. If you do this, then you get to the next level. But if they're not, then they just don't get it, and that's plain and simple. It's not my place to teach a kid how to focus, and the parents are the ones who need to realize that that's their job. They should be threatening the kid before they go to training with, if you don't do it properly, you're not allowed to go. Or if you don't do it properly, then, we take something away from it, whatever. It's a parent's job. It's not the parent's job to harp and whinge at the trainer for not giving their kid enough attention. But yeah, so there's a little one for you. Hope it makes sense. I'm sure anyone who's trained juniors, more than one junior has experienced it, where they start, parents start getting competitive in the gym. I've generally stayed away from juniors almost for that exact reason. Unless they're my friends' kids, I haven't really trained them until recently. I haven't really accepted them in my fight team. I've had a couple of juniors on my fight team, and both of them have been my mates' kids. But now, I'm opening up a little bit more to and you've pretty much got to judge the kid that you accept into the fight team by their parents, and you soon tell how interfering a parent is. If the parents are interfering and can't let you just do your job, then there's a fair chance that it's never going to work out in the fight team anyway. Parents need to have faith in the trainer, and to put it nicely, need to shut the fuck up and let it happen how it should happen. That all coming back to the fact that trainers need to be good trainers and know what they're doing anyway, which that seems few and far between at this point in time, but we'll leave it at that. That's another whinge. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, guys. Hope this helps someone who's got, who might be watching it, they got kids and like, fuck, I'm that overbearing parent. Time to step back, let the trainer do their job. And we'll all get along much better. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Sorry about the shit lighting. It was pretty on the spot. Got one sick kid in bed and the other kid jumping around here. So I thought I'd just use a couple of minutes to do this. All right, thanks, guys. And yeah, peace.